Hello, I love you. Welcome to today where I'm going to do another intuitive message to see what is going on with the collective energy today. There is a new offer in the real world that has to do with your transformation out of toxic cycles. There is a new beginning. I saw the Two of Cups the Two of Emotions trying to peek out there. This may have to do with your companionship, where you find love, how you show up in the real world at the height of who you are supposed to be, and your intuitive notion to become an open well, a mature being, a bearer of beautiful emotion. My name is April. I love you. Today we are talking about balancing the light and the dark, the trickster energies, being able to bridge the two realities of light and dark, to be able to enter into this I can't tell what it is. I can't tell what's on the forest floor, but this, once you enter into the door, there is still another path to take. This bridge doesn't, there is something about what you have wished for your blossoming consciousness to come into the 10-10 energy. Let's put that back in the right order. We have the consciousness, the ending of hard times of the consciousness, the wish for what we have created in the soul tribe with the balancing of the light and the dark. Thank you. Here we are today, January 10th, 2024, 1108, living out this acceptance of aloneness as we enter into the feminine aspect of grandeur within our being, the beauty of the universe within, opening the portal of our heart to allow everything we learned in the purification of the sands to transmit out of the joyful space of healing light and love. This journey about light and love that people talk about, light and love. I am about the light and love. I love the light and love. The light is in both of these pictures. It's the distance on the horizon, the sun, where the sun is emanating from. So when you're in this hermiting space, it is behind you, casting the shadow forward. And when you are in this Empress space, it is actually emanating out of your being. I am not what I am not for. Oh, this is 369. The 6 is on the bottom here too. This is 936. 369, 963, 693, 369. Whatever way you put it, it's all the same. It's the Tesla code. I'm frozen right now. And this means the the unveiling of this cloak. I don't know if she's putting it on or taking it off, because it can be interpreted both ways, is allowing your manifestations that you made from a solo space to be highlighted through the morphogenetic field into the space of calmness and realization. You have been guided by Chiron. Is that Chiron? I don't know what planet that is. Jupiter? I'm getting a yes. You have been guided and expanded past a chaotic emotional state into an understanding of where you are supposed to land, where you're supposed to be, right on the other side, no matter what happens in this. There was a tsunami of emotion that you avoided because it was not created by you or by you or God source energy. So you were picked up and you were placed down where you were supposed to be in this space of aloneness, not as a punishment. There we go. We got Jupiter in here too. Same planet. Somebody was trying to freeze out your emotional state. The 5, which is the hard one, the change. There was frozen emotion. And the 3, which is like, in this one, it's balancing. For me, in this one, it's balancing the moon cycle into the golden frequency. But together, that's the 8 of emotions, which is walking away. Right? We're walking away from what others were creating on our doorstep. We had to take time out to be by ourselves so we could grow into our brightest light. While we were peeling away, I have another 8 here, the 8 of Swords. While we were peeling away, always we were mentally confined by the frozen emotions of how to find our highest truth. 3-3, mastering this 33-year cycle. 33, mastering the mind, body, and spirit. The Trinity, coming into alignment with the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, even if that's not, even if you're feminine, coming into alignment with there's masculine and feminine parts inside of you. All of these cards are depicted as feminine, so it makes it kind of hard to actualize the masculine in this deck. But this is standing right in all the emotions of yourself and others that were being cast in your direction by a cold person. Please remember, tarot does not dictate the happenings in your life. It only highlights the aspects that you're balancing out to. Here's those cards again, right in the same order. Well, almost. These 4 cards were already out. on the split. We're coming into the understanding of how entering into that emotional pool allowed us to grow into the proper emotional cycle. Like here's the cycle too, the waning, the waxing. We have waning, waxing. There's two other ones too, God. Then there's the full and the new moon. This one has the full moon and the new moon. So we have tempered the way we have come into, and then this together for me would be the star. When you can temper your emotional pool to 14 and 3 is 17. This star is 17. Coming into a space where you can pull the emotions in and allow the manifestation to release into the universe to become what you desire, to bring you what you wish for. Let's see. Balancing your independence is coming out. Balancing your independent consciousness. Allowing for your root and your sacral to come into a full blossom of love. As you find the ones that support your journey, each person connecting to source with their own understanding of who they truly are. This is colors. Finding out who is your rock, finding out who is willing to travel this path with you, the Four of Inspiration, who inspires you to be your greatest light. And then again, this is a 9, a 2, and a 4, so it's a 6. And then I have the 3 just popped into my lap. Transforming through those dense energies. My eyebrow is not cooperating today. Whatever. So you can bring, so okay, this is this transformative devil energy. This is another 6. So if you didn't believe me about the 3, 6, 9 before, 1 and 5 is a 6, and we got it again, 3, 6, 9. And then you have the 2 and the 4 to kick you out because it's a Tesla trap. It's called the Tesla trap. 369, 369. It's a manifestation code to get the frequency of what you desire into the universe. But you can keep going around this 369, 369, 369 and not get any movement on it because you don't have one of the other numbers to actually pop it out of the triangle. So I'm going to use this as, so we have the 3 down here, a 6 down here, and a 9 here. So we have 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. So if we have, I don't know if that shows up right side or back side, but you understand what I'm trying to say here. This is 3, 6, and 9, and that forms the triangle. Even though it's pretty pretty shoddy work on my part. Thank you. So you need one of these other numbers here to actually kick you out of, like, you'll just keep going around, round, round, round. You'll just keep moving through this space with the 369. You need one of these other numbers to actually come out of the workings of the 369. So say you're manifesting with the 369. Say you're doing the 3 in the morning, 6 in the afternoon, 9 at night. I would say 1 before I go to bed. And then I have 3691, 3691, 3691. And that 1 allows you to actually release your manifestation into a space of return. That's like the I am statements. When we are always manifesting from an I am statement, I am is the lowest consciousness we have to enter into on our physical vessel. The root. The I am consciousness collaborates with the root chakra, which is the lowest form of consciousness. It would be like one-dimensional. So to make that I am statement tangible, you have to go into the I feel, into the I can, into the I love, into the I speak, into the I see, into the I know. So you have the whole chakra set. Actualizing the manifestation into reality. Mm-hmm. And then you have to remember that you have outside forces trying to block you from entering an entanglement. You have outside forces entangling you into an indecision of how to be your truest light. But we are moving past those understandings into the space of the higher heart, which is true frequency of love. And this one is not in the manifestations, but you can bring it online through meditations. Let's see what else we have here. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Seeing things from all angles. Again, we have that moon cycle. We have the new moon would be at the top. And then we have all the phases of the moon. Each moon cycle also is a manifestation stage in itself. Like the full moon is the release, the new moon is the desire. I want to say. Plenty of information on any of the platforms of what to do at each moon cycle phase. It is not up to everybody else to do the work of what your soul is calling you to be. But whatever it is, we need to address the ways we have been barren. We have been kept small. What ways are we preventing the light to entering our body? How are we sitting in the shadows? How can we emote these dark codings found in our vulnerability? There's a siren. This, as long as you stay here, it is hard to manifest your destiny because we're just lying in that pool of red, that root trauma, and allowing the darkness to rule our being. Now this has got some geometric code in the background that I've only ever witnessed through my screen. I hope everybody's okay. There's something about going into the night underneath the moon and discussing with the universe how you want to shift forward. Allowing these emotions to enter into your hidden space. I'm frozen. I shouldn't be this cold. It's 73. Just a couple more. Okay. So we are healing so we can elevate. Healing the consciousness through the reflection of the universal pool. Allowing our shadow to be witnessed as a shadow so that we can extract our gem-like quality. We've closed the door on what is not cloudy. Is it clouds? Gray clouds, yep. We've closed the door on anything that presents itself as cloudy and are only accepting clarity. This 9 and this 4 are the energy of 13. 13 for me is the feminine emotion. We have a knight of inspiration moving us through that dark state we had on the other 2 cards. The 3 of swords, the 3 of voices in this deck, has this darkness and this sand color on it. They are linked as one for me. And then I have on the side the Knight of Materials, which is the Knight of Pentacles. So we have 2 knights. What's coming in? We have 3 knights. There's truth from the past showing itself. And what it is bringing is that elevation of light into a new understanding in the real world where you have brought that 3 of voices, the 3 of swords, the brokenheartedness into an understanding of how to calm those emotions that left that longing. Let me see if I can find it. Thank you for allowing me. I can't find it. Sure. It's in this deck. No. What? It doesn't. Oh. I'll be okay one day. There it is, right at the back. That was on the top. So on the top we have what was, and on the bottom we have what is. You've gone into self and allowed for those dark emotions to burst you forth into a new action that brings in how you're going to use your light in the real world. Three acts of movement, one being very fast, one being the truth, the unique truth, and one being a very long, slow process that needed little care and effort, but just patience to get you into a new beginning where you do not feel wounded anymore. So we are coming out of this phase and we are coming into this phase where we can celebrate no matter what, because we have done the work to purify our soul in the sands of time. That we are no longer looking for a toxic way of power. We have transformed that into understanding how to move in this with this life with cooperation of partnership. Meow. There's another 3 under here, so this is technically 333, which is the Christ consciousness code, and it is a consciousness that is already within us. It just needs to be awoken. I have the other 3 on the table here also, obviously, because I've looked at so many cards, but this is how I put together my story, and this is how I put together my process. I thank you if you like it. I thank you if you love it. I thank you if you support it. And I love you if you don't. My name is April. This has been a beautiful session of transformative energy. The reflection of the work that I do is merely a reflection. If you are in understanding of what I'm talking about, then you also are doing the reflection to learn and grow and to plant the seeds that lead you out of the dark tunnel and lead you over the obstacles left behind by Chiron, so you can manifest your own truth and desires in this universal reality. I love you. Bye.